Hey everybody, it's Christy with ColeArtistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight I'm going to be working on a 20 by 20 square canvas. I am going to be doing a pastel color palette. So what I've done is I have taken my metallic orange, mixed that with white to get this pretty little peachy orange color. I also found a new color at Blick over the weekend called Brilliant Yellow Green. I like this color. I really don't like those colors normally, but I mixed it up and here we go with that color. And the last color was, I also found some Windsor Newton professional acrylics, and so I got this Ultramarine Violet, because I like ultramarine blue, so I thought I'd try this Ultramarine Violet. Now, this is a darker color, so in order to go with tonight's color palette, I mixed that one with white too, until I got this beautiful pale purple color, because otherwise you can see a little bit right here. It's a really, really dark purple, but I mixed it up so it's light. And then for our accent color tonight, I'm going to keep it light, and I'm going to keep it in the pastel family. So I am going to use my Deco Art Extreme Sheen Sterling Silver. I just want to keep the whole palette quite delicate and nice and flowy. So I thought sterling silver would be better than pewter or my regular metallic sterling silver, because my metallic sterling silver, if you look at it like this, it is a lot darker than my sterling. So I'm going to use the sterling tonight because I think that will go with the color palette much better. So thank you to everyone who emailed me and commented to tell me that they would like to see the beach back. So the beach is back for now. And then I also got a lot of comments on the green, which I was surprised, because the green is nice. I really like the green. I just thought everybody would want the water, but that's okay because I have enough backgrounds that I will start switching them out. But we're going to start back with the beach, and I did just recently get back from Florida, so it's kind of nice. All right, I'm going to bring the camera down. We're going to get started. I'm going to flood this canvas in white, and then we'll add our beautiful pastels for tonight. So I will be right back. All right, so I flooded the canvas with white. I'm just wiping off my OXO spatula because I do not want paint to stick, and I love my spatula. So we're going to wipe that off there, put that off to the side. Here are our paint colors, and I am going to open them and stir them up a little bit. First, I am going to torch the bubbles on the white. Torch. I don't see too many, but from your angle I probably have a few that I don't even see. So just make sure we do a good job, because we want to make sure that when we're done our canvas is covered. I will check the sides, but I did go around and just sort of do it that way. Okay, and here we go. And I apologize. If I leave my silliness in my video, I apologize. Usually I cut all that out, but we'll see. All right, so I stirred up the green. I am going to stir up this beautiful, I don't know, tangerine color. I normally don't like orange, purple, and green together, but since they're complementary triad colors, I decided that I would give it a whirl. I might not like it, I may love it, who knows. We're here to experiment and try things and see what works and see what might not. Alright, and then this beautiful lilac color made out of my Windsor Newton, which this is the first time I bought Windsor Newton paints. I got a really good deal on paints, as I think I put in my last video. Blick and a few of my other art stores had sales going on last weekend, so I just went nuts with paint. Bought colors I didn't have, and Windsor Newton is one I wanted to try to see if it will work with all my other paints, because I have so many other ones. Okay, so here's our beautiful canvas. And the detch pour that I want to do on this is going to be kind of up like this, but then I want to put a sprig on this one. So I want to kind of curve this down and then up, and then put the sprig there, but I have to kind of be careful how I do it so that it doesn't look really odd. Kind of want it to look florally. So let's give it a whirl. Start with my tangerine orange I mixed up, and it's hard to pour in these little cups because they're quite rigid and I don't want to break the corner, so I'm just going to try to pour it the best I can. I do prefer to have bottles. I didn't go down as far as I wanted, but I can see the white paint bubbling, and it's actually right now okay. Next I'm going to put in the purple, and I'm kind of going to put it like almost below it. Like so. And then I'm going to put in my green. And then we're going to do the sprig. So here's the green. Okay, so now we'll put in the spriggy. And since my orange is in the middle, I'm going to put my purple on now. I'm not going to make it very big because when I blow it out it will get bigger. Then I'll do my orange like so, and then I will do the green like so. Different kind of pattern to this. Now for my accents in the silver, I'm going to run the silver down the white. Now, we may totally lose the silver, which I'm actually okay with because I kind of think the pattern's really pretty right now. But I always like to have some kind of shimmer shine in my paintings, so silver it is. Alrighty, here we go. And again, this is just my Deco Art Extreme Sheen Sterling Silver. Okay, if I can get the lid off. And I'm going to give it a little test squirt just to make sure there's no bubble or no globs in there. And then, like I said, I'm just going to run it down, small bead down the white, because I don't want it to mute too much and I don't want it to take over too much. Alright, let's see what happens. Shall we? I'm going to torch the colors, and then we're going to blow it out. And I know I have a lot of bubbles in my colors, because I just stirred them. And I also just noticed on this corner over here, where's my white? You don't want to use your wrong bottle of white, especially when you know that one of them is filled with, oh, I'm going to use this one of them is filled with silicone, because that would not be good. Alright, I'm just going to add a little white here, because I saw that it wasn't dripping down, it was missing. And that will affect our blowout. There we go. Okay. Alright. And I cannot see what's going on you guys' side, so we'll have to fix that later. Alrighty. Let's blow this out and see what we get. so this is a pastel explosion. Wow. I did have a lot of white, but I'm okay with that because it helped it move the paint around, and some of the amount of cells I had down here I didn't like, and so what I've got now are really pretty. I'm going to torch this. There's a lot of bubbles popping up. Ugh. And again, it's probably because I stirred up the paint. Okay, let's take a look. I see something right there. And I popped the bubbles down here, but there's still more coming. And under these bubbles, I can see the purple and the green coming up. So they still may pop through there, but I like, oh, there's one. I like the white in there. So I'm glad I separated the colors. You see, oh, that one just popped. That one's closing itself up and looks really good. I don't see any like globs. There's another bubble. Oh, yeah, is that a blob or a globble? A blob or a globble? Oh boy. I'm not sure what that was. But you can see little bubbles popping up. And as long as they pop and don't leave a glob. If they pop and leave a glob, then you've got that glob of color in the way, and you won't get that's a glob. That was a glob right there. I don't know if you can see it. See the little lump of paint? That would have left a dark colored lump. And we don't want that. We want the colors to make sure that they mix and match in here. And you don't end up with like a dark purple clump right there or something, because you will see it. Oh, this is really starting to come to life. It was all white, and now it's all the colors just popping through. I love it. And it's so delicate. That's what I wanted. I wanted these pastels to be really light, springy, delicate, kind of floral. And that's what I got. So what I'm going to do right up now, before any more of this drips off the sides. I know I say it every video, but I have an assortment of sticks that I use depending on the width of the canvas or what thumbtacks I put in and how much room I have. If I don't have a lot of room, I like to use the skewers of the popsicle sticks. With this one, because it's up in the air, I can use the tongue depressor or the really big sticks, and I'm going to use the really big one. But I'm going to run now on this because I like the composition and I don't want it to continue to roll off my canvas and onto the cover, because otherwise it'll just start to distort my composition, and I really kind of like it. So we're going to run that. Run this corner, and then I'm going to try to run this. Last time I tried to do this, I ended up with my hair in the paint, and it was blue like for a day before I noticed it, because even after I showered I had blue streaks in it. It was terrible. Okay, this appears to be missing, so we're going to fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape some of the greeny color, it's the green and the orange, off the table. And I'm going to tap it on here. And the idea is just by tapping wet paint on here, preferably in somewhat the color you're doing, will pull the actual color, continue to pull it off, and then it will look more natural. If I put the purple here, and it didn't run, we'd have this purple glob, and that wouldn't look good. So in this corner, I'm actually missing the purple. So I'm just picking a little purple off the table, and I'm putting it on here, and then we're going to let it run off naturally. This one appears to be missing a little green right there. And before when I go get the camera, I will definitely check this side to make sure that everything's covered. But right now, I really like this painting. It came out what I was hoping it would come out. Also, the 3 different colors was my concern. So we had the Artist Loft Metallic, okay? I mixed it with white, so I may not get a shimmer shine off of that. That's okay. I mixed it with the Blick, so Blick and Artist Loft seem to be playing nicely together. And I've never used Windsor Newton paint, and so this particular one I did mix with my Artist Loft white and Floetrol in water, and it seems to be working just fine. It's not like gumming up like I've had in the past when I've used, for example, Color Shot with Artist Loft, I think it was. Did not play together very nicely. One dried too fast and clogged up the other one. So I am happy these are working together. So let me grab the camera, I'll bring you down, and I'll be right back. So here is our beautiful pastel painting. Again, this is a 20-inch by 20-inch square, and I used these 3 pastel colors along with the silver, and this is what we got. So let me take you down here and show you how light and delicate this is. There's some really nice cells, and this whole area here was all white, and now the colors are starting to pop through. I'm not going to touch those and encourage them. I'm just going to let them do whatever they do naturally, because I'm afraid that if I start messing with that, I may actually bring up colors darker than what they should be, and I really don't want to do that. So look at these beautiful cells. The purple and the orange were playing very nice together, and then the orange and the green up here look really nice. I love the hint of silver down the center and along here. This is one of my favorite petals. This has the orange and the green. Not a lot of purple came up in it, but that's okay because we separated the colors, so that I'm fine with that. And then this little burst of purple here, and then over here we have this whole petal of purple and orange, and there's just some really nice wavy action going in there. And then we have the orange and the green again with some purple accents. So I'm not sure how much more of the purple is going to actually pop through there. But I really like this painting. So I'm going to go up, see if I can go up as high as I can. There we go. So you can get the whole painting in. And there'll be a picture of the painting at the end as well. Wet results and then dry results. But I love this painting. It was light. It came out mostly what I had in my head. I think I added an extra little wing on there, but that's okay. It looks beautiful. And I think it would look good any direction, which is nice about square paintings. When you have a blowout like this, a Dutch pour, where it's not really like defined that this is, you know, straight and then this is a sprig. This can go any direction and still look beautiful. So there you go. Please let me know what you think about this painting in the comments. Email me at the email address at the end of this video. And thank you all for joining me tonight. And until my next video in 3 days, bye. Take care.